You have a lot of issues that you need to work on.
You go and take, I don't know when I say what you want.
Yeah, I hope that you work it out. I don't want to listen to this. Bye! Stop talking to me!
Oh no! Stop cowarding! Stop cowarding! This dude needs to.
I just don't believe why they would choose Trina instead of me. It doesn't make sense.
Awkward tonight.
It's gonna be super awkward tonight.
Too.
Like, I honestly don't want to talk to anyone tonight.
Don't worry. It doesn't make sense to me why they choose Jeremy. It doesn't. It doesn't at all.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained.
Let me tell you why they chose who they chose. Because of Casa Amor, okay? Because of Casa Amor. Will and Kira. Before I get into this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on this, on your favorite parts of this whole entire 2-hour episode. Okay, we've got a lot to talk about, so I'm gonna run through this episode. First of all, let's talk about the beginning. So Cinco is in his feelings. Okay, I mean, it's hard, you know. You were the one putting the do-rag on the girl, and the do-rag is getting put on by somebody else. That's gonna hurt. Okay, Cinco went to sleep on the couch whilst everybody else was in the bedroom, I guess. But the thing with me with Cinco is, like, he kind of had a talk with Cachet later on, where he basically said that he was more of not really affected by Cachet and Charlie, but he was more affected by what people were saying in the pie challenge, whereby they were calling him a player and everybody kind of pied Cinco. I truly believe his kind of like comparison to Will, it was valid, because even Shannon said the same thing after the challenge. She questioned why nobody pied Will, which is kind of like the same thing I had in my mind. Like, why didn't anybody pie Will? Because Cinco and Will, to me, literally did the same thing. Well, at least Cinco was doing it in the open, but did it behind Kira's back. You know what I mean? So I was like, he's right to feel the way he's feeling. Although, I mean, you gotta taste a little bit of your medicine, sir. You have to, you know what I mean? You have to swallow it. And Cachet has a conversation with Charlie again about Cinco. Like, I'm like, girl, you're dragging this. If I get Charlie's feelings are valid when he says, like, I'm tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. I would be too. Like, I don't want to keep hearing about the other man you're interested in. Can we have a moment? I can see it already that you have these feelings for Cinco. You don't have to talk about him continuously with me, you know what I mean? And I think it was really, really valid. Cachet finally makes her mind and chooses Charlie. But Charlie's reaction...
I want you. What's it? What do you
caught me off guard. I get it. He's still questioning, and kind of his insecurities came out in this episode, but I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting him to be like that though. I was expecting him to be like, to have like a little bit of a smile or something, but this boy was not having it. I don't know if I'm the only one who peeped that. I was like, okay, this is not something I was expecting. But again, Charlie, I'm yet to see. So I'm yet to see. I want to see what he will do with the time in the villa. But yeah, we go on to the heart rate challenge, or heart race challenge. I forgot the actual name. One of the two. So the guys. Okay, I gotta say, Corey. I was like, sir, what? Sip on it. What was he? A fireman? He can turn out my fires anytime. Like, I was like, ooh, interesting. Olivia, Shannon, and Cachet, I mean, they were born for this moment. They killed it. Okay, Olivia, I was like, who is this? teacher, who is this? Okay, that little apple bite, throwing it to Corey and then putting it in Cinco's mouth. I was like, okay, this goes a while. You know, Ariel walks in looking these people honestly thought it was a new bombshell. I mean, she did look a little bit different and spicy. They thought it was a new Islander, but it was just Ariel, and she came in with the bomb.
By the end of the night, one girl and one boy will be leaving the villa immediately.
The bottom three were, for the girls, it was Trina, Kira, and Jenny, and for the boys, it was Jeremy, Will, and Cinco. Again, I want to know the reason why. Okay, I'm starting to see Jeremy's personality, honestly. I get it. They really want to push Cachet and Charlie because, I mean, it could be a storyline. I don't know. But I just don't see why Jeremy keeps sticking around. I feel like he has had a lot of options compared to Cinco, compared to Will. He's had so many options to make connections, but he just fumbles the bag all the time. So I was really shocked by him staying. I honestly thought today was the day, but I guess that CBS check is playing. But who knows? Allegedly. And then for the girls, I knew Jenny was going. My hope was really for Kira to go because I really wanted to see what Will could do by himself. You see, the spirits are here to collect Kira. But I really thought Kira was going to go home, but Kira stayed. Kira and Will really got in their feelings about the Islanders picking Trina and Jeremy over them. I'm like, these other people that they picked are really looking for connections. You guys already have a connection. And if you go home, you stay 15 minutes away from each other. You can make this thing go. It's not like everybody else who stays like in different states or different cities. You know what I mean? But you guys are in the same place. So why you hurt? Why you hurt? Shannon, this is what you don't do, girl. You don't stick up for a girl who doesn't want to be saved. You don't stick up for the girl who doesn't want to be saved. Kira does not want to be saved from Will. I don't care how much you care for your friends, but she's not the one to fight for. You could do that to Cachet. You could do that to Trina. You could do that to Olivia. Don't do it to Kira. Kira doesn't want to be saved. Kira wants to be with Will, and she's okay with it. She's okay with whatever Will does and still goes back to that Mexican spicy, Colombian spicy Will. She doesn't care, you know. She has all this rah energy with everybody, but with Will, she's just in a corner. She's just going through the corners, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't know how to really like tell him what she's feeling, what's going on. She's always, Kira, my sweetheart, I can't. I really cannot. I felt bad for Will because Will was trying to talk, but Shannon was not letting him. And he was trying to comprehend a sentence and also come up with a sentence. And she's already on the next topic. I was like, okay, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. And we ending that conversation, it ended up in blows. And already Kira, Olivia were like, Cachet also, they were like, I don't think it's her place to be saying that. Yeah, it is not her place, especially when the girl doesn't want to be saved. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to be saved. Let it go. Shannon, let her deal with her own mess. Ending the episode, it was 3 girls. It was Ellie, Bailey, and Elena. Alana, I think it's Alana. I'm saying Elena. Alana. It's Alana, and those 3 chose guys to go on dates with, the ones that will make them entrees and the ones will make them desserts. And they chose Jeremy, Corey, Charlie, Will. So we'll see what these guys will do next episode. There is going to be an episode on Paramount Plus tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to watch it and review it for you guys. But with that being said, I really hope Will's head turns because I just want this couple broken. I don't care for them. You definitely know that Will is playing a game, and he was in his feelings because he thought he almost got caught. And she really is falling for this little guy. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This episode really got me like, I don't know. Peace.